Well, the coronavirus has made its way to North Alabama, and Huntsville Hospital says they're trying to stay as transparent with the public as they possibly can.
They shared how they hope to fight the spread. Our Sydney Stallworth has more on their plan of action.
Governor Ivey confirming multiple cases of coronavirus in Alabama and issuing a state of emergency today. People in the valley are on edge. Huntsville Hospital gave us the latest on COVID-19 and their plans to fight the spread.
At this time, we do not have a confirmed case in Huntsville or any of our other facilities.
Huntsville Hospital is taking steps to prepare, including possibly adding a new clinic.
It's called a flu clinic or a fever clinic that's specifically designed to help people who may not have a personal physician or may not feel comfortable going there.
They hope this clinic will be a short-term option for people who need to get tested and stay out of the ER.
This would be an urgent care type setting where you would see a physician or nurse practitioner be evaluated and treated and tested there on the spot.
Officials hope the clinic will be set up within about a week. They're also reminding people who may feel sick or suspect they could have coronavirus to try to stay away from the hospital. It could help protect staff.
We don't have flu shots for this virus, so we got to take extra precautions to protect our staff, because if you need hospitalization, you need our staff there.
They're planning to take those extra precautions for patients too.
We're trying some innovative things. We may even do some things in your car. If we don't need to bring you into hospital around other people, we're going to try not to.
Hospital officials say they have sent off COVID-19 tests to state lab locations.
I think we've sent something like 20 or 24 patients to the state, and all those have come back negative.
5 more tests were sent out yesterday by Huntsville Hospital and are still at the state lab. They're waiting on the results. Putting the Valley first, Sydney Stallworth, WZDX News.
In the meantime, hospital officials are urging you to wash and sanitize your hands regularly.
And avoid crowded spaces. Keep at least 6 feet of distance between you and other people if you can.